Yo guys, what's happening? It's Susan here. So as you know, I'm new to YouTube. If you haven't already, check me out. Press subscribe, like the link down below. Help your sister out. Okay, with that said, let's get in it. So today's book review is one I've been wanting to do for a while now. So we've got CARAVAL. And check out the beautiful golden artwork on that. And then we have the follow-up sister books, Legendary Book 2. Again, matching, same beautiful. I love the stars. It's trippy. I love it. So that's the second book. And then we have the third book, Finale. Dramatic. So that is the gorgeous second book of the series. Oh, sorry, a third book of the series. So, with that said, let's dig in. So, I thoroughly enjoyed CARAVAL. I loved it. The idea of magic being in a Cirque du Soleil was epic. I'm so used to reading, because my favorite thing is magic and all that kind of thing. So I love to read about fantasy and magic. But when I hear about it in a circus, trippy. And it was so good. And how Stephanie Garber, who is the author, so check her out, Stephanie Garber, if you haven't heard of her already. This was her first series that she's made, and oh my god, you can't turn back now. She's just done such a good job for herself. Seriously, the books were so beautifully written. Even the way she explained how the girls Scarlett and Tella, aka Donatella, how they wore their gowns. She went into such detail about the detail on the gowns. It made you feel like, you were there wearing the gowns. Like, it was such a lovely way it was written. And I can't say that about a lot of authors that I've personally read that have really put detail into their gowns to make you feel that quirky specialness, in a book and then in real life about a certain gown. So she did that. It was one of Donatella's gowns to me spoke very Cinderella. The latest movie that came out with, I think her name's Ella, and she had that really beautiful big flowy big blue dress, but like with the silk bodice, but then it also had all the butterflies attached to it. That was like Donatella's dress in that. So it's the only spoiler I'm giving you, but that really stuck out to me, how she explained it in the book, and that just dung Disney in my head. So, and that's not hard because I'm a Disney fanatic. Represent, okay? So, it gave me that little bit of Disney wimp just for that minute, and then it went into like this dark magic, which I also love, a bit of dark magic. So it was really up there. It was really good and made you wanting more, and I couldn't put them down. I enjoyed them thoroughly. They were really good. If people come up to me, even at work, and recommend something, what can you recommend to me, Sue? What are you reading now? I'll always say in my large list of things I should get onto, but one of them's always CARAVAL, and then the two sister books after it, because it was so good. And one of the characters I just loved so much, and I miss, when you miss a character because you've been reading them, and then it's like you have this thing for them and then they're gone, and you're like, no, I need them back. I need them back. So you reread it again. I'm guilty with this, okay? Because I love Jack so much, and you will know who he is midway through CARAVAL, and I'm sure you'll love him till the end of CARAVAL. And he really, to me, kept the book going. He was like that sexy villain that you love to hate. He wasn't really bad. It was just his nature kind of thing. He really reminded me of Jack Frost. I have a love obsession with Jack Frost and just the tale of it, especially after watching guardians. I just, I love him. So I sort of imagined him being an older version of Jack Frost, that cheekiness, that naughtiness, but then, especially because in this book, Jack has such white hair and the features. So what Stephanie explains in the book really seemed to be like she was trying to take on that character role of Jack Frost. I mean, she even named it Jack. So to me, it made sense. So that's what I think of in my head when I'm reading the book. I sort of think of an older version of him. So yeah, and I liked that. That to me, that was nice. And maybe to you, you'll enjoy that too. So you can thank me later for that. It's all right. Yeah, no. So I really, really enjoyed it. It kept me going through to the next book, because I think sometimes books can lose their way, but no, these ones really did stick to the point. It didn't go off topic. It just kept going. It flowed nicely. There was always new dramas around the corner, new quests, new things going on. The love between certain, I don't want to spoil it, so I'm just trying to word it properly. Certain characters in the book, the love between them, and I'm not talking about just a couple, I'm talking about a couple of couples in this book, was beautiful, and you saw it sort of develop in the book as well, which I thought was really, really nice as well. Bit hard to play, here and there, as relationships normally are. So no, it was good. It was real. I felt like it was real. So no, it was really, really good. But then there was a lot of dark elements in it as well, which I find that, to me, with my weird mind, I like to think of sometimes the dark side of life. And I think as a reader and a cosplayer, and that you normally do think of the dark side. So to me, reading the circus books and already thinking about the circus, I kind of have that dark wonder about it. So then when I was reading the actual book, I enjoyed it, because I was like, oh yeah, this is what I think about when I think of a circus at nighttime. This is how I think of it. This is how I imagine it. My little warped mind. That's how I think of it. So to me, that was how I thought of it. And to me, it was just really good. So if you're in isolation and you don't have any books on the go, I reckon these would be your best bet, because they're available pretty much in all countries now. Every country should have them. I had to wait for finale to come. I had to wait a fair while for that one, because I'm in Australia. It came in the US and the UK and then it still wasn't in Australia yet, so I had to wait until it was ready. So when I got the call to come pick my books up, I was like, oh my god, yes, finally! Oh. So I dived into it as soon as I got it. So I was really excited about that, and then demolished it a few days later. And now I'm sad because it's over. And then you're like, what am I going to do with my life now? What am I going to do? So then I go and I pick up a new book. Okay? This is what I do. I collect books. And then I come and tell you about them. Because why not? That's what I do. It saves you from doing it, right? I mean, you want to hear a good read, you want to know a good tale, I got you covered, honey. So if there's anything you want me to review, anything you want me to take a look at, if there's any books that you think that, I don't know, that we should discuss, let me know in the comments below. Check that notification bell so that you don't miss any videos of me reviewing anything new. Let me know if there's anything that you really think like I need to read and review for you, because I will do it. I will do it for you. So, help a sister out. Like and subscribe. Yeah, and enjoy the video. And I hope that you pick up CARAVAL, because you will not be disappointed. I know I wasn't. And I will catch you on the flip side. All right, guys. Peace out. Bye.